Welcome back. I wanted to quickly talk about something called a matrix, and the matrix is a way to describe two-dimensional lists or a multi-dimensional list. Well, what do I mean? Well, I can create a matrix and let me just take a Jupyter notebook. I can create a variable called a matrix and uh, this is a name and I just wanted to made something. I can call it whatever I want, but usually these are called a matrix in programming, and it looks something like this. It's an array with another array inside of it. So let's say an example. I have 1 2 3 and then 4 5 and 6 and then 7, 8, and then 9. So, what's happening here? Well, it's a two-dimensional array. We have the main array and we have then a sub-array. Now, why is this useful? And by the way, this is a two-dimensional array, but we have multiple ones. For example, uh, we can have another array inside of it. Let me just say that this is one and we can have another array called like this. I can even execute this as well by just entering matrix, right? So why it is important? These type of matrices comes up a lot in topics like machine learning or image processing. For example, a computer doesn't really know what a photo of dog is. The only thing it understands is zeros and ones. So a lot of photos, for example, let's say we had a very simple photograph of a giant X, maybe a letter X. Well, a computer can understand an image based on pixels on the screen. So maybe we can have something like, let me just take another matrix. Maybe we can have something like this. We can just enclose the brackets and we can put 1 0 0 0 0 and we can separate it by comma, and then we can have another one 0 1 0, and again let me separate it by comma and then enclose the brackets and 0 0 1 here, right? Well, this is how we represent it here, and you can see here zeros and ones on the screen where it represents a pixel. So that means I should make a green in this corner, and let me just put here like one because it's an X, right? So I can make a green in this corner, and then again I can put a dark here and again green and then dark and then green and then dark green dark green, right? And a computer is able to draw an X, and this is a simple example, and using matrices we can do a lot of these heavy calculations. But the reason I wanted to talk about here is when you wanted to access a multi-dimensional list, and well, you would do something like this, and this is how the matrix functions, and you will access them first, and then in this case uh, it will be like a first array, and because it is the first item, and then let's say we wanted to access the zero, and then and then 1 0 1 and 0, something like that. So like this it generally happens. Suppose if I have another matrix, if I have created let me just say that matrix is 3, and if I wanted to access something like, let me just say 2 here, And let me execute this. If I wanted to access number 2 here, I can just simply say that, matrix 3 of, 0 index means the one which is there in the first position will appear, and I just want to access this 2 here inside, so I can just put a position 0 1, right? Now I can just like when I just enter here, what do you think I will get as an output? I must supposed to be it must supposed to be a 2, right? So this is how we access this information from an array or list. But remember, in Python we wanted to use this term list like this. And well, that's all for now, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.